Tomorrow is going to be a crazy day for AMC stock, our overall markets. It's going to give us some guidance on what to expect coming from the Federal Reserve, but we have to go over what Jackson Hole is, why this is so significant, guys. This happens once a year, and this year is arguably the most important year for monetary policy going ahead into the future. What are we looking like for interest rates, bonds? When are interest rates going to go up? What does it mean for AMC and the rest of the markets? We're going to try to clear some of your guys' questions in this video, but nevertheless, tomorrow is going to be very important. We are at a critical level when it does come down to a technical basis as well. So we're going to go over everything you guys need to know about what is happening tomorrow because it is very important. So I do highly recommend you guys stay through the whole video. But with that being said, guys, let's get straight into it. Drop that like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. So first things first, Jackson Hole. That's just what I'm going to call it. Jackson Hole, simple. So I can't even say that word, but we're just going to call it Jackson Hole because that's what everybody does call it. What is this? So participants, including prominent central bankers, finance ministers, academics, and financial market participants from around the world. The Kansas City Fed announced it will host its 2021 Economic Policy Symposium, Microeconomic Policy in an Uneven Economy, virtually on Friday, August 27th. So this is essentially taking the most important financial bodies from around the world, bringing them together, usually in Jackson Hole, Kansas. That's why it's named that. But this year, obviously, it's going to be virtual and discussing policies going ahead into the future. And these really have some huge implications. As we do know, as hopefully you do know, the American standard is basically the world standard. So all eyes are going to be on what Jerome Powell and the group of Fed board members do say. We've already had a lot of them that did speak today. Let's see if we can see if CNBC is talking about any of this. And I don't see it on the front page, but it was earlier. 3 Federal Reserve Bank leaders have called for tapering starting in September. So what does that mean? That essentially means that they are going to cut back their bond purchases, their mortgage-backed security purchases, as well as their overall bond purchases throughout the whole entire stock market. That's about $120 billion per month. So they're going to slowly be cutting that back. We don't know if the announcement is going to come tomorrow or not, but what that is going to do is inevitably drive up bond prices, making interest rates go up. Because if you guys are in the mortgage industry, I am a real estate agent as well. I don't focus on that too much now, but for a brief period when the bonds were going crazy a couple months ago, mortgage rates did start to go up. So it essentially makes money harder to borrow. Not as much as obviously raising interest rates in a whole, right? Interest rates are super low right now, about 2% on a 30-year mortgage. So obviously if they raise those, it'll make really things become more expensive, but it'll take your highest multiple stocks and kind of put them on the back burners. They're not going to be worth as much in value. Their multiples are going to go down a little bit because their cost to get new capital is going to be a little bit more expensive. So hopefully that does make sense. If they do taper bonds, all you guys really need to know when it comes down to it, this is a pretty deep concept. All you guys need to know is some of your high-end stocks, some of your high multiple stocks may get beat down a little bit more. So your NASDAQ stocks probably going to get beat down a little bit more than your Dow or S&P stocks, especially your Dow stocks. They're really the staples, the breadwinners. They make a lot of money. But that is a main thing that people are watching for coming tomorrow on Jackson Hole. Now, how does that play into AMC stock? Now, AMC obviously is a high multiple stock. Now, a lot of people are confused. When you see AMC going down or you see AMC going up, it does not necessarily mean there's more buyers or sellers in that given day. It can, yes, but what happens is the trading algorithms, guys, look into this. Trading algorithms. I can make a 30-minute long video about this, but that is very boring. Trading algorithms, they dictate the prices based off of one, supply and demand, but pricing in different things. Now it's a little bit different because if you see a stock that just shoots up, a low volatility, low volume stock, not AMC, obviously that's not what I'm talking about. If you see a stock just shoot up and there's a bit of news, it doesn't mean people are buying the stock. It means the trading algorithms, they pushed up the bids and the asks on the stock. So that is essentially what we can expect if we do get bad news. Obviously tapering, a lot of people are going to think that is bad news, which it probably is. you are probably going to see high multiple stocks sell off. Now, if there is a very dovish tone, dovish meaning a very bullish tone, they're not thinking about tapering yet, then you're going to see stocks absolutely take off. That is a 100% fact. That means we're not going to be seeing tapering for at least a couple of months, and the stock market loves that. The only thing the stock market hates more than knowing something is not knowing clear guidance, not knowing what to expect, not being able to price in future expectations. But like I said, AMC is a high multiple stock, so it really comes down to the trading algorithms and what the trading algorithms do expect. So we're at the full mercy of the trading algorithms. It doesn't matter if people start selling. It doesn't matter if people start buying. Obviously, it'll have an influence on the stock, but the forward-looking guidance from the overall stock market is going to be the most important thing via the trading algorithms and what Jerome Powell and the Fed does have to say at Jackson Hole coming tomorrow. But like I did say, we are at a key technical level. We are sitting at about $40. We're actually at $40.51, but $40.31 is our critical support level that we did bounce off of just a little bit today. You guys can see this bottom candle wick. We did bounce off of that, came back up, like I said, to about $40.51. So we're about 20 cents away. We did see that move up 23%, 23 cents in after hours, currently up 0.5%. So we did see that bounce from this support level. So that is ultimately a good thing. It's really going to, like I said, come down to the trading algorithms. But if we flush through 40, you're going to be looking at some support at the 50-day moving average, which is at $36, actually $35.99. You're going to see some support right there. If we do get that gap up, if we do see Jackson Hole coming in at a very dovish sounding pace, right, you're going to see AMC stock go up in value. That is 100% a guarantee. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean more people are buying the stock or more people are selling the stock. And if we do go up, if we retest about the $45 consolidation period we were seeing for about the past 2 days, or about the past day and a half, then you're likely to just go range bound in between about $40 and $50. If we can break out past 50, that'll be a great thing. But typically Fridays do tend to be pretty red days. Today, obviously Thursdays are our worst days every single week. Thursdays tend to be down about 8%. The hedge funds, institutions, market makers, whoever is behind the call orders or call options, they're trying to get those out of the money on Thursday so they don't have to do as much hedging on Friday. So that is basically what I do expect. Watch for this $40 level. And honestly, in my opinion, if we stay above $40, really the support level at $40.31, then that is going to be a win on the week for us nevertheless. So that is all I have for this video. That is really what you guys need to know when it comes down to Jackson Hole and the trading algorithms and really where we are at on a technical basis. Those are all very, very, very important and relevant things heading into tomorrow. So drop that like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. Also, check out the 3 links linked down below in the description. There's a free Discord chat, obviously all about AMC. There is another link for the buy and sell alerts. We've been killing over there. Did some hedging today for the potential downside for Jackson Hole, and we did just hit a monstrous trade on Win, taking $200 into over $500, and we are still in that trade with over a month and a half left on that trade. So definitely check those 2 links out. Also, there's a link down below for public. Get up to $70 in your choice free stock. It only takes about 3 minutes time to receive your free stock with no need to link a bank account or deposit a single dollar. So check those 3 links out. But that is all for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.